can change the cover here, choose from photo, upload, reposition it, or remove it. If you just hover over it, it pops up. These are your app buttons. Click that little arrow there, it will allow you to see other apps in the list. And if you want to rearrange these, this little pencil right here, you click on it, you can swap positions with other ones. This one, I can put my events there. This over here, I can add an app. And down here to, let's see, pearl trees. I like pearl trees. So now I can come up. Oh, that one will not let me swap. Note.
Ladies and gentlemen, he showed me the Pearl Trees application. A few of us just about a week ago, a little over, and that was really something I'd never seen before. Really, a ton of applications can be done to just that one application. Hopefully, that'll come up fine where he can share that.
So, Pearl Trees just gives you a way of tracking all of your stuff in one place. Any websites that you like. And what I like about it is you can actually use it to connect to other people. And, if you go to Pearl Trees, you can create a Pearl tree of, excuse me, your examples, your sample sites, or, sample pages. And then when you're talking to a client online, just like we are, you can direct them to the page and say, okay, well, connect to me and you'll see my pearls. Like here, Social Engine PHP, you can build your own Facebook with this script. Thought that was pretty cool. iPad sites and apps. They have got a huge list of iPad sites, applications for iPods, iPads, all of that. Now, to go back to my timeline, I clicked my name. But tonight what we're going to look at is more what's on your home page. So if I click home, this looks more familiar to a lot of the older Facebook users before the timeline came in. You've got your favorites, your newsfeed, your messages, your events. Some of you are here because of the event I posted. The ads manager, pages, groups, apps. And then if you go down here and click this more, you've got your group, close friends, or your lists of people. You can create your own Facebook list of marketers, and if I click more here, I've got close friends, acquaintances, families, network marketing, CWC, my alma mater, my local area, Rogers area, restricted, and then different specifics. So whenever I connect to somebody, I make sure that I add them. Sorry about that.
Uh-oh, everybody run for cover.
Flash flood. Excuse me, flash flood warning. But anyway, whenever I connect to people, I make sure I add them to one of these groups. Because that way, when I get ready to promote or contact, if I want to share my status with somebody, these groups, friends lists, are in that shared list. So you can share with all the coders, or share with all my clients, or the Clyde area. In this Clyde area, I live in Clyde, North Carolina, so all I've got to do is click that, and it gives me a list of businesses, local businesses in this area. And just by doing that, there's only one business in this area that actually has an image on their fan. The others, no icon, probably not a whole lot of people liking Clyde. They're all 0 likes.
Now, one thing that everybody here may not know, in all fairness, how many people actually live in Clyde, North Carolina, Mark?
325.
A really big major metropolitan area. But what the point is that Mark's going to show you is even where he lives in the middle of basically nowhere, you can make a good living with Facebook fan pages, timelines, online services, despite the fact that people tell you have to do it face-to-face. Mark is living proof that you do not have to live in a major city and be belly to belly, as he likes to call it, to present and offer your services and make a good living with it. So I just thought everybody should know that. So Asheville, there you go. Actually, modern civilization.
Asheville is only, yeah, that's 15 miles from here. You know, there's a few. You can always click see more results. Oh, there's my pastor. City of Asheville.
So can you see everyone that's listening to him right here? Can you see that there's an opportunity here? And Mark's going to explain that a little bit better. But look how very few people actually have the images on their page, and even less are optimized.
Yeah. Yeah. So the nice thing about it, you can connect with them, or as in the city of Asheville. You can like the page, you can post a message on there if they allow it. Asheville Real Estate. That one, realtors are always good. Go to the wall. See, they don't even have a timeline up yet. They've got 325 friends, but there's really no timeline. This is more of a business page, and we'll get into the different types of pages that there are in a minute. But what you want to do is look for places that don't have any image in here, that's showing that blank. Go back one more time. And just do the NC. Now these are places pages. This is a business page. The local business, community government. And if I list them all, there's a lot of personal pages here. Not many. These are all the personal ones. Web results, people you may know in your area. So it gives you an opportunity to, connect to local business owners that are on Facebook, introduce yourself, and then, you don't want to walk right in and say, "Hi, I'm Mark. I do websites. You need a fan page, and I'm going to build it for you. You know, let's you start talking to them, and you know, let the conversation flow toward. You know, how'd you find me? Well, I found you on Facebook. Oh, okay. And by the way, you know, I saw that there were a couple things missing on your fan page that could really help you. And that's how you open the door to telling them what it is. Okay. Your timeline is one of the best opportunities to make money now with local business. Yes, it is. Because if you look at the timeline, this image right here, you cannot include a call to action in it. You cannot ask them to subscribe or like your page. And you can't sell. But at the same time, we'll go over and look at another.
Hey, Mark, just wanted to let you know there's a couple people that are actually saying you could speak up just a little bit. Just giving you a heads up. Great information. Thank you. I can hear you clearly, but there's a couple of people that was asking if you'd speak up just a little bit, please.
Okay, well, I've got the mic up as.
Okay. All right. Well, we're doing the best we can. So if I was in Clyde, North Carolina, for example, in a backwater town, Bohunk town, and I wanted to make money with Facebook fan pages and timelines like you're showing us now, how would that conversation work with a local business owner that, or an area that may not even be there? How would I introduce my services like you can create here over the phone? How would that flow in, as far as in an initial phone call?
Well, I would start with introducing yourself, your business. Your specialty is social marketing, social media, and you just were browsing local fan pages and came across theirs, and you saw I was in desperate need of some help. You know, maybe they don't have the timeline covered; that they're still on the old format, or you know, there's no way for anybody to connect with them. They don't have any specials. No map, nowhere. They can't find the place. You know, deals, coupons, specials. These are all just apps.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Mark, and I'm just going to jump ahead a little bit. This is a fan page you built for somebody out in California, is it not? Or a timeline cover here?
Yes.
And he's in North Carolina.
Myself and this man right here, Chuck Bartok, who I think is on the call.
He is actually on the call. He sure is.
Yeah. The two of us put together this fan page, timeline page, over, I think it was like 2 weeks. And I was in Arkansas and he was in California.
It's a good looking page. Gets attention.
And, they've got 139 likes, and I'm not sure how big Orland, California is, but I don't think it's much bigger than Clyde.
Oh, my goodness.
North Carolina.
Living proof that you do not have to be in a major city to make money with this and help promote your business.
No, that's a great thing about the internet. You don't have to live in Chicago or New York or Miami, although I've lived in all three, but I can do what I need to do from where I am. Just like right now I'm talking to everybody here on this call. I've got video conferencing through the internet, voice conferencing. If you go to not this one, but let me go to my home page. You can send me a voicemail on my Facebook page.
That's cool. That's really cool.
So you put that little app up there, and on your card, like my fan page. Go to my fan page if you got a question or something. Click on the speak pipe icon and send me a voicemail. I'll get it in my email. I'll respond. Leave your name and number and your question. I can respond to it. That's just one of the things that you can do with apps. This number right here tells you how many apps you are installed on this page. I've got 22. Contest, auctions, coupons, wallpaper that's actually a RSS feed, but it does it a lot prettier than this RSS. I've got Aweber on here, so people can sign up to my list. New products. The list of apps for Facebook is growing tremendously every day. People are coming up with more unique, interactive ways of interacting with visitors. Whoa. So in here, my friends, likes, my likes. Here's one of those feeds. Tells me how many people saw the post. 19 people liked it. And you click on the show. Now this is a page, not a timeline. And the major difference is this admin panel right here. Because this point right here, the insights, once you reach 30 people that like your page, you can double click on the insights. And it will open up and start, total likes 528. Friends of fans have actually got a reach of 312,000 people.
Is that something they're doing now that's different than before? Or?
No, they've just made it as part of your admin area.
Okay.
In the timeline, in the timeline for pages.
Okay.
Before you'd have to go, to the home, and then come down here, and you'd see insights. But now they've moved it so that it's right in here. And this little drop-down arrow allows you to switch to any one of your apps directly. Any page that you or tab that you've added. A lot of people will say, well, you can only have 4 tabs. No, you can have as many tabs as you want, only 4 will show at any one time, unless somebody clicks that down arrow to see the rest of it. Here, the insights, here's the overview. My reach is down 1.82% over the past week. Nobody's been talking about this page, but it makes sense. Last time I did anything was on the 15th or the 14th. I did 4 posts on the 14th, 1 post on the 19th, and 1 on the 21st. But even without adding any more posts, you'll notice that, I reached 104 people so far this week, 727 through 82.
That's powerful with no posting at all. Look at how that graph goes up there, everybody. I mean, you can see that from July 20th it dropped a little bit, and then it just goes straight up like a mountain there. It's dropped off a little bit now, but that's a powerful, powerful indicator of what he's doing is working, and you can do the same.
I didn't do anything to do that. It's just when I interact on different social networks, other than Facebook, like Twitter and Rise and LinkedIn, this link is always included in those pages. So people will see something there and come here to this page or one of the others. Let's see, we go back here, go to home, and look at pages. You can see I have a few on here. I think there's a total of 97 pages and apps that I have in here right now. So that's the overview. Now if I click on the likes, that's just gonna pull up the demographics. Okay, what's my main target? Male, 72.5%. What age range? My largest age group is 25 to 34, 26.7%. I'm only picking up 12.5% of the 18 to 24-year-olds in the females, 26.7%. So that means that if I want to promote something on this page, I want to target it primarily to males, because that is where my biggest market is. Now, what countries? 133 from the U.S., 35 from Indonesia. This tells you exactly how many people from each country have liked your page. What cities are they in? And what languages do they speak? And then where did my likes come from? On page, like box and like button, and admin invites. Where I sent out an invitation, an email, a connection notice. You can export the data. Click this and you can take the tour of all the insights, or you can download the guide. Now the reach. Remember I said I wanted to target males? Now look at this, 18 to 24, 53.7% of my reach is it the males between 18 and 24. Which is kind of strange, because if you looked at the last one, my largest reader group was the 25 to 34-year-old group. Now, how you reach people. All page contact, organic, paid. You'll notice no paid connections here. I did not do any pay-per-click to get those 500 people. No Facebook ads or anything. Viral, 7 people, and then the total, 105, 104, 105. So had a pretty good upswing right there the last week of July, first week of August. And then here, how many times people come back to the page? 33 people came by once and never came back. 9 came by twice, 5, 3 times, and then the further you go along, the lower it drops. Page views and unique visitors. The green line is unique, the blue is page view. And then your tabs, total tab view, 25 people came to look at that TGSM product discounts, which is a custom app. So that's the insights. Now, the talking about this, you actually have to have more than 30 people talking about your page in the 7 days preceding your cutoff date here. And this page has not had 30 people talking about it since its inception at one time or in a 7-day period. You know, but the reason is I don't interact on this page. I use this page to bring people in, provide them with, you know, it's MKW services. The whole idea of this page is just to provide them with the services that I do. You know, there's the webinar tonight, custom themes. Hello world.
That's a unique message.
Yeah. That's when I was testing Lynx Alpha.
You know, I just thought it was kind of funny earlier that you're saying your biggest demographic earlier on that one where you demonstrated was males 18 to 24. And it's just kind of funny, I mean, because we all know that neither one of us are anywhere near or can identify with the 18 to 24-year-old crowd. I thought that was funny. So just a little interaction there. That's just that's funny how that works.
I'm over twice their age.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's why I said that.
The thing is, 26 people saw that Hello World. Of course, it didn't get shared. It didn't go viral. But the big thing is you want to get this number up. And one way to do that is pictures, cute pictures, funny pictures, thought-provoking pictures.
A good example of what he's saying is you see the pretty lady. I mean, I know that's very, you know, it's targeted toward men. Everybody can see that. I mean, that's a perfect example of what he just said. She's been there the whole time, and that for lack of better words, it sells.
Yeah. On right here, it'll show you a little video on how you can promote your posts. Plus, you can always click the build audience, invite email contacts, Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, AOL, you know, any major free email service. Invite friends. You saw that, my list of groups of friends. You can use that here. Create an app. That's one of these right down here. I'll sponsor that. And you can share the page. When you share your page, you've got your choice of your own timeline, a friend's timeline, in a group, on your page, or in a private message. And okay, share page. Private message. Type your name here. Friends timeline. friend's name in a group, type the group name, and groups are powerful. On your page, how are you posting? And on your page, you select on your page, your list of pages will show up right here. So you can pick which page that's going to be posted on. And then the very top one, on your own timeline. And then who do you want to share it with? See all lists. And you can pick and choose who you want to share it with. This is where those lists come in super handy. Networkers. And then write something. You know, just posted this new event that was going on, and we had 2,000 people come to it, and they're climbing the fences trying to get in. Where were you? Like that. No, but that's how you make use of those connections, that 312,000 connections that showed up in my insights. Because you share on their page, and when they comment on it, it automatically gets shared to their friends, their connections. So that is pretty much it for timeline. We covered the image, this image, your icon, profile picture, and this little square here is what will show up on all of your posts everywhere you go on Facebook when you're posting. Right now I'm posting, commenting, and liking as MKW Services. Now if I wanted to change to MKW Industries, I would just click this, and this little icon for any post that I did after that would show my other timeline cover, or the logo to that, which is actually this picture. So, use this to brand yourself. Use this to, you can put a message on it. You have to read the Facebook terms of services really close. Excuse me, because you cannot include any call to action. You can't ask them to like your page or to subscribe. You cannot include links to other social networks or other Facebook pages. But you can provide an image that portrays what you do. I do coding and programming and custom WordPress and affiliate management. So, the ones and zeros for the coding and the team members here, because I believe in a team environment. I'm not a one-man army. I find people that are good at what they do and connect with them, and when I need their services, I'll contact them and say, hey, I just came across this, I need your help. And when you do that, 9 times out of 10, they will reciprocate. When they run into a client that needs your services, a lot of times they'll contact you over other people. You sent them business. and one hand washes the other. So that's pages. Now groups. Groups are great for interaction, or getting to know what your contacts think, what they want. It's one of the best ways to run impromptu surveys. Once you build a good sized group, you know, then you can actually use that group and ask questions to build your next product or your next service. You know, it doesn't have to be in a as a poll or anything. You could say, anybody ever used Delabo's right there at the top? So, has anybody ever used Delabo? If so, what does it need? What's it missing? Or is it too hard to use, too easy to use? Does it have all the features? If it doesn't, what features do you think it needs? And that, when you interact with your group like that, it will, you know, if you look at these 20, over 20 comments in these groups. WP Mesh, there are 2 there. Facebook Marketing Mastermind Group, 20 there. Network Marketing, 20 plus, 20 plus. Demand Cave, 20 plus. You know, these are active groups. If it shows 20 plus, that means that there's a lot of activity in there. Those are great places to get in, connect with other people, network with them. You know, don't try to push products on anybody. Network with them, connect with them. Sooner or later, they will mention something that's your specialty, and you can give them a little tidbit of, you know, I need a squeeze page, but you know, I don't know how to embed a video in it. Well, you can go to YouTube, upload your video there, get the embed code, and paste it into this section of the code, and you'll have your video, your YouTube video, and your squeeze page. That's free information, but that free information will come back as profit, because people say, well, he knows what he's doing. I've got another question about HTML, or about squeeze pages, or about list building. And when they come to you with a PM, a private message, because you will get them, friends requests, messages, and you know what's going on in your social world. That's what these free icons up here at the top are for. When they send you a private message, that's when you can start telling them, okay, this is what I do, here's my specialty. I specialize in ads for, you know, 18 to 25-year-old males that work on classic cars. You've got a site that sells classic auto parts. We should get together and do something together, because I've got the contacts, you've got the parts. You know, I'll let my people know about your website, but what are you going to do for me? You know, because it is WeFM out there online. What's in it for me?
Exactly.
You know, everybody online listens to that radio station.
The old Zig Ziglar quote, WIFM,
Yep.
what's in it for me?
Yep. You know, but groups, that is your secret tidbit. You get in, you find some groups, and you can search for groups. You can create your own group. One of the things this webcast is just the precursor for a bi-weekly webcast. And, you know, we will be creating our own group, and that group will be focused on the new changes for Facebook. Like, did you know that you could take one of your photos, upload it to Facebook, and convert it to a postcard and have Facebook mail it out for you? That service just came online, what, yesterday or today?
Had no knowledge of that at all.
Yeah. That's part of what I do every day is try to keep up with all the changes and all the new services. You know, on Berry Patch, you can create an offer because it's a business page, a local business page. And we're getting close to the end of the hour, so I'm going to go ahead and go to pages and just really quickly click on create a page. And you've got 6 options: a local business or a place, company, organization, or institution, a brand or product, an artist, band, or public figure, entertainment, and cause or community. Each one of these have different questions. You know, local business, choose your category, name, address, city, state, zip, phone. Company, category, name. All the others, category, name, category, name, category, name, and cause or community. So it depends on what your page is going to focus on, which one of these you choose. If a local business has no Facebook presence whatsoever, you're going to want to build a local business or place page for them. And, you know, just as a goodwill measure, do this for $100 or $175, or, you know, because all you've got to do is fill out the form, upload a couple pictures, and that's it. You know, it takes you all of 10 minutes to build a local business page. Now, if you can get 6 of those lined up and come in and sit down and line them up for $100 a pop, takes you 10 minutes to build them. You get the images all set up before, and you know, like with Berry Patch. No, we don't have it. This right here, this icon, that is actually a photo of the front of the building. The billboard on the front of the building.
And I'm assuming they sent that photo to you, correct? I mean, you didn't drive to California, go get that, take a picture of that, and drive back to North Carolina, did you?
Actually, Chuck went to the place and took pictures.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know, he lives there, so he went in there and
Okay.
took the pictures. You know, that's the photo of it. And that's what I used to build that. I just
Awesome.
did a little tweaking with Photoshop.
Awesome. I was typing into everybody in the chat just a few minutes ago, and just wanted to let them know that the basics of the training that you need, we're going to model our training from what your needs are, and how you want to move forward, what you need for your business, how to make money with your business, how to get clients right away, how to get those clients and close them. If you don't know how to build the Facebook fan pages, you know the basics of it, and you want to get them outsourced, we can teach you how to do that too. So we want to model everything on your needs.
And one of the first things that we're going to provide you with is a business pack, and that includes an Excel spreadsheet that you can use to calculate your prices for you. You know, you go in, you say, okay, I want to make $25 an hour, and it's going to take me 10 minutes to build a fan page, but my minimum price for anything that I do is $75. Yeah. It will generate a um, just blank a proposal for you with those prices built in there. So all you do is type in the company name that you're talking to, punch in the numbers, and go to sheet one and print that out as a PDF and email it to them, and then call them up and talk to them.
Really? You didn't even share. I didn't even know that. I know you had some goodies that I hadn't seen yet. That's cool. I like that.
You know, plus we've got intro emails, letter templates. You know, a lot of them have been on the Warrior Forum. Those that have PLR available, I bought the PLR so I can give it to you as part of the membership.
Awesome, awesome.
You know, so
can I share with them?
In 2 weeks, you would have everything you needed to start your social media business.
Can I share with them what we've done on the mobile direct? I mean, just the fact that, like I said earlier, if you don't know how to do this, if you don't, or you don't have the time to do it, we're also going to be sharing with you on how to find people to outsource all of your Facebook presence with them, how to find the customers, get it done. So I just wanted to throw that in there too. That's one other thing we haven't talked about much. Living Proof is Mark's helping me with a directory here in Pittsburgh, and he has the sources that I can get every Facebook fan page, every timeline that I need done for me. That's powerful because everybody knows nobody's by themselves in this business. No matter how smart you are, no matter how talented you are, you need help. There's only a certain amount of time in every day. Why not leverage the talents of several people? And that's the reason why we're going to be able to help you with the Facebook, our Facebook mastermind group. And I'm also, actually, because you all know, or some of you know at least, that I am a Skype person. I don't do much Facebook. That's why I've partnered with Mark. He's teaching me things on Facebook. I'm teaching him things on Skype. We're also including a Facebook Skype room, which I know that's probably something you've never heard of before. There's some really, really talented people in that group. And that's also going to be with this part of this package tonight. That's all I wanted to really share with you, that Mark actually helped me get that started, that we can get timeline pages done, Facebook pages, how to make money with that, and without actually doing the work yourself, because everybody wants to know that. So again, we're also going to base it on your needs as we go. So you can type in any of your other questions in there. All right. I just thank you, Mark, for letting me say that.
And like this page here, I built this fan page for Rick. But instead of the promotion video right here, it's got a list of all my friends that I can invite. And all I've got to do is click the button to invite them to come and like this page. Now it limits you to, I think, 20, 25 per day or per visit to this page. But you can go through and invite them all, and they just disappear. Like one night, Eugene, and they just drop off, and new names pop up. Or you can see all your friends and pick and choose, who you'd like to invite. And with this, you can only invite up to 50 at one time. Or 150. I think you might be able to go to 150. I know they've got a limit to the number. But once you get, I've got, like I said, 90 some pages, and anywhere from 2 to 600 people on each page. Not all of those have the same people on them, because I've got some pages for horses, I've got some pages like restaurants and marketing, networking. So, sure, there may be some network marketers that like horses, but I try to keep my messages segregated so that, I'm not, like I said the other day, I'm not sending dog food promos to horse owners,
Oh no, don't do that.
because a lot of people know that horse meat is in dog food. Or a lot of horse owners know that.
Right.
So that's kind of slapping them in the face.
Oh man.
So, with that, uh, more than welcome.
Well, let's go through some of these questions here. We've got a ton of questions here, and there's a lot of questions here people are going to be asking. And now that we took a little longer than the 30 minutes there, but it was a lot to cover there. Hope you found value in that. We got several other things I'm going to share with you really quickly. I'm going to start answering some questions now. Let's see. Now, Chuck is asking, tell us about the voice option. Tell us more about the voice icon in that timeline you shared.
Okay. It's actually an app.
Start asking your questions, everyone. I know you've got several questions. We've got about 20 questions we need to go through here. Some of them I've answered, but now is the time to start asking your questions. I know you've got several of them, and we're going to be here to help answer those.
Speakpipe.com. You click that, click the button, start the recording, and you can go through and record it, review the recording, re-record it, make sure that your message is clear and everything. And I'm on my mic, so I can't access it. Makes sense?
Right.
That I would be able to, it would pop up a little window saying that, press here, record your message. When done, press send or review, and it allows you to record I think it's up to a 3-minute message, voicemail.
Cool.
When you click the send button, it actually sends you an email with the link to the MP3. You click the link, it goes back to SpeakPipe and plays your message for you. And SpeakPipe is a free service. It's speakpipe.com.
I love the fact that it's free. When you shared that with me, I thought that was really powerful.
Right here, send us a voice message, and it's probably going to give me the same error. No. Yeah. Microphone ready.
Oh, it's
Okay, I'm talking, I'm recording, and here's my message. Okay, stop. My name, Mark. My email. And I can play it to hear it or send it. It's starting to send, uploading the audio, and there it is.
Cool.
Now if I come back over to here, go into my email, and it probably take me a couple minutes before it gets here.
Well, we're sharing the screens, those things, and we're doing the webinar. They're that fast. Wow.
Need to confirm. You can listen to the message right there, or you can download it. But, perfect application.
I see lots and lots of possibilities with that SpeakPipe. Tons of possibilities with that.
And it's free for now. And like most services, they're going to be free for a while, and then once people catch on to it, they'll start charging. But a lot of times, if you get in early enough, they'll let you keep your account just the way it is without paying a dime because you get grandfathered into it.
Yeah, I definitely need that added to my page. I'm gonna take a note of that myself. Now, one other thing, there's some other questions coming in. Let's see. Chuck's also asking, tell us how a page can like a page, please.
How a page can like a page?
That's what he's asking.
Right up here, when you're posting, commenting, and liking, this is a page. So if I was to go to another page, here I'm posting and liking this MKW services, change to, so if I go browsing pages, this one, I've already liked it, but if I hadn't and I clicked like, it would be liking it as MKW Industries or whatever I chose. There's a voice right here. That's what allows you to choose who you are. Because once you get a couple pages, that voice option will pop up, and you can like the page as you or as, one of your pages.
All right, we got another question coming out. Randy's asking, what did if you feel like sharing, it's totally optional, of course. That's your business if you want to share it. They're asking, what did you charge for the Berry Patch page? Do you care to share that?
What was it that we charged for that, Chuck? I can't remember.
Well, I'm sure he'll feel like if he gets a chance to type that in there for an answer for everybody to see. Here's another question coming in. It's more of a comment. Chuck is saying it's a good idea to change your tab positions occasionally and post to your fan page to look over your application maybe 1 to 3 times a week. Do you agree with that?
Oh, yes. Well, like that one app that I pulled up here, restaurant reviews, secure connection failed. Because the SSL record is too long, the URL.
Huh.
So that means that we need to rework that application so that the URL isn't too long.
Oh, wow. Did not even know that. Did that just happen? I mean, we got it in there before.
Yeah. Well, HostGator was having issues earlier today too.
Oh, okay.
So, it could be a result of that as well.
Our next question is coming from Chuck. What do you recommend for a business to choose when setting up the page?
I personally, by page, you're talking which type? Pages, create page. First one would be local business or place, if they're a brick and mortar store. If they're a large organization or company, like Home Depot, Lowe's or something like that, then I would go with this one. But I would start here with the local business or place and then start building their brand pages for them. Like a restaurant, that's barbecue. So you can't really do much with barbecue, but if it was, XYZ widgets, you would build XYZ widgets local business or place, and then you would come over here and build out a brand or a product page for every one of the widgets that XYZ Widgets creates. And that is how you expand, you know, give, pretty much give them the business page, give it away. You know, charge something for your time, but just as a door opener and, you know, to show them what you can do. And then once they like what you did, ask them, how many products do you sell here? Are they your own products, or, you know, and if they say, yeah, we manufacture all our own stuff, and you just hit a gold mine, because you could build out however many products they have in their product line as an individual page.
That's an excellent point.
Interconnect them so that, you know, anything on the brand page goes back to the local business page, and the local business page links to the brand page, and then connect those to a Twitter account for the company, so that whenever anything gets posted on the brand page or the business page, it actually automatically goes to Twitter, LinkedIn, Rise. You know, there are literally hundreds of social networks out there, and all of them use, or 90% of them anyway, you can log into with Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So you can connect them to your Facebook page, and vice versa. So you post something on a WordPress blog, have it connected to your business page or your brand page.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you post that on your blog, it gets posted to your Facebook page too. Just like my Hello World.
Well, just to recap some of, I mean, I know we shared a lot of information. I know that Mark's really shared quite a bit of information. It may be a little bit much for some of you. Mark, if let's just step back for a moment. Okay, let's just say for the sake of this webinar, I'm brand new to Facebook. I want to make money from home though. I'm sitting here at home and I want to be able to sell Facebook fan pages, some of the services, timelines. What could you share with me and the rest of the webinar in say a minute's time? What one service that could we provide? What's the technique to get in front of a business today?
The cover image, the icons, and the apps.
Okay.
Those are your three main money makers. You know, a fan page cover, 815 by 320, I believe it is. I've got all the numbers, all the individual sizes written down in the members area. But the nice thing about it, once you upload that image, you can shift it around if it's a little bit bigger. You know, just by clicking on the image and saying reposition. Right here, reposition. It'll let you drag it around. Now this one is pretty much right on target, so it's not going to move much. And then click Save Changes. Take a picture of their store, because that is not against the terms of service, as long as it doesn't have a phone number or an address on it. And if it does, you can, you know, make sure that that's over here behind this picture.
We got some interesting question here from Michael Costello. It says, if I want to create a quiz game to relate to people or TV or films, should I use entertainment or artists, etc.?
Entertainment would be better.
Okay.
Because that is one of the biggest. If you're talking artists or music, you know, you want to go to MySpace.
Okay.
That's what that social network is. There are people with MySpace and Facebook pages that are linked, but for games and, you know, anything like that, use the entertainment niche, because because that is probably one of the biggest markets on Facebook.
Interesting. Well, Randy's over here is asking, what would you charge for an app? What's a good price for an app?
It depends on the app. You know, if it's a contest app, that could run you a couple $100 for the installation. If it was like the reviews app or coupon app, you know, $45, $50 just for the installation.
Well, it looks like we got a few other questions. I know we've gone well over an hour. Basically, let's share a few things that we're well into actually some goodies that we kind of wanted to share with you. You were decent. You were very nice to stay here and listen to what we have to offer. I hope that this has been solid gold information for you. Mark, show them a few of the goodies we've got to share with them, please.
Okay. Here's one. Oh, that was weird. Now here's YouTube Offline Love, Facebook Profits Formula, and become a YouTube video rock star. Explode the cathode ray.
Now let me explain that for everybody really fast. Some of them have seen this before. They've purchased it. The YouTube Offline Love alone right now is selling for $17 on the Warrior Forum. The Facebook Profits Formula is a phenomenal product from Jerry Williamson. We've joint ventured on these. We put them all into one place. The Explode the Cathode is a YouTube product. All three of this was a $10 product. The Facebook Profits was a $10 product. Mine's right now is available for $17. Come on board with us tonight. We're going to give all three of those to you as part of our package. Show them a couple other things we want to share with them really fast.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to find that page. This is where you would subscribe for the bi-weekly webinars. FB Money for Me /members/bi-weekly webinars. And this gives you a little more idea of just what all we have included in here. You know, using third-party applications, FB apps to improve your client's ROI, how to actually prove your ROI, your value to your client. We have the software that will track how well your campaigns do, how many people are coming from Facebook to that store because of the Facebook page and the Facebook ads that you put out, how to create Facebook ads and not break the bank. You know, every 2 weeks you get an invitation. A live Q&A session to get you out of theory and into doing something. Also be a complete recording. Members only. Anybody that subscribes tonight. Every webcast, we will provide a recording inside the members area so that you can go back and review it as often as you need. Because I know I cover a lot of stuff pretty fast. So, you know, the bi-weekly webinars, we will be focusing on 1 or 2 topics only. And we will get into the nitty-gritty as deep and in-depth as you want. And, you know, you don't have to be a tech wizard to create Facebook apps or to add them to your page. I will actually show you a piece of software that I use to add apps to my page, and it takes all of 20 seconds.
Sweet, sweet. This is for our members only, though. I mean, this is not going to be any free content here.
Just come in here and click the Get Started Now button. Oh, that's going to 2PSN. I need to edit that button.
Oh, man. People are over here wanting to get it right now. They're typing in here right now. You are, yeah. Yeah, well, Mike. Yeah, I know that we'll get that for you in just a minute. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Well, I will get that fixed and email everybody in 15 minutes with the link to subscribe to the weekly webinars, the bi-weekly webinars.
Okay.
Yeah. But the software that we have right now, I sell one of them for $37. The other is was a WSO, and I think it got WSO of the day too. And
Now, which one was that? The got WSO today. I'm sorry.
I think that was Shelly K's app page.
And we all have access to all our members. Will have access to that. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Sweet, sweet.
Actually, what I'll do is I'll just build it right into the WordPress site. So you just go to that page, type in your app ID and what page it is that you want to put it on. Click a button, it generates the link and takes you to the fan page that says add this app. Instead of trying to figure out, okay, I've got an app, now how do I get it to my page? Because there are some really good apps out there. That will be one of the topics that we cover. You know, I didn't touch on it tonight, but all the apps. And which one is probably the most important one for you to add to your list? And I've got a few of them in here too. Any other questions?
They wanted the URL. We can't give that to them now. How about we do this, since we kind of, everybody's here is ready to get started and they're not able to right now. Why don't we do this? Why don't we, even though they're not a paid member yet, just to show our goodwill to help them get going, can we add them all? Anybody that's willing to wants it, the Facebook Mastermind, until we get this thing straightened out. And those that come on board, we'll keep them, and the rest of them that don't come on board, well, they'll see the value, and it'll be their loss. I'll also add you to the our Facebook Skype room. You'll need to PM me on Skype, so definitely we'll help you in there too. Mark and I are in there. We'll be in there on a daily basis to help you in any way we can. So I'm going to be here. PM me on Skype.
Yeah, I'll get this set up. I thought I changed that. Too many things to do and not enough time.
Right. Well, that's okay. We got some other things we could be doing here. Chuck asked a lot of questions. He's a really sharp fellow himself. Definitely. We appreciate that. Randy had some really great questions. Still, now, as far as the Facebook applications go, the timelines, where do you see the growth? Where do you see the area that's going to grow the fastest? Is it going to be the timelines, the applications? Which one is the money niche, if there is one that's even better than any other? Do you have any particular one you favor?
That would be the applications.
And why?
Because the apps are what build the interaction. And Facebook is a social network. People come here because they want to connect with other people of like minds. Yeah. If it's playing online tiddlywinks, yeah, build an app where they can play tiddlywinks. Yeah, I've got an app for playing pool. You can play online pool.
So Facebook is doing the. So Facebook's going the way of, as far as what mobile's going. The apps are really hot in mobile. The same thing's happening in Facebook.
Exactly. And more of the apps, well, that was going to be one of webinars down the road, but you can actually build an app on Facebook and have it ported directly to iPod or Android right inside of Facebook.
Can I add something really fast? Now, this had nothing directly related to what that's going, but it's very important to understand this. What he's not able to show you now is, yes, we were going to make an offer, obviously, that we have some bi-weekly memberships. Everyone knows that we have something to offer. What he's not telling you, though, is that it was truly a $1 trial and was $17 a month. If you'll look on this page right here, the lady that's on the right in the middle of the page, Facebook ads to convert, I promise you, I cannot remember her name right off the top of my head, but she's one of the gurus in the Traffic Geyser sequence. I've seen the prices before, what they charge for their coaching. Guess what? It's a lot higher than $17 a month, I promise you. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, that's a package. If I remember correctly, it was $797, and their ongoing packaging and monthly, if you chose to be part of their mastermind, I believe was $97 a month. We're going to be teaching you everything, technical experiences that you need to help you make money right away, and then more by having the direct access to me and Mark both. You won't get that with the gurus. You definitely won't get it for $97. You definitely won't have it for the $79.97. We're going to be doing it for $17 a month, plus the direct access. So I can't make it any clearer than that. Plus the tools.
And the first webinar that we do for the paid members, I will actually show you where you can go to build these images and make sure that they fit and they work with each other. I'm sure you've seen some of them, some Facebook pages where it's got something in here and then like a thought bubble coming out here or something, and how they line up perfectly. I will show you where you can do that yourself with any image that you have and do it for free.
Sweet. Yeah, we're just getting started. I typed that in the first 15 or 20 minutes there. We are truly just getting started with this. Mark has already mapped out and at least a dozen sessions right now ready to go for this training. He's a proven marketer. He's a proven gentleman that knows what he's doing, the highest integrity. For those of them that know him from the Skype room, you truly know from our masterminds and the Mafia Mastermind, those kind of things, you truly know that he over-delivers and of the highest integrity. Many of you that don't know him for that, you can ask anybody on this call tonight. If you were to talk to them, they would tell you exactly the same thing. So I just wanted to share that with you. We do apologize for not having the actual buy button handy. We'll make sure that gets taken care of. He's almost there with that. But the bottom line is, for a $1 trial, really, we really shouldn't have done that. We should have been a straight $27 a month offer minimum. Really should have done that, but we're giving you the opportunity to join tonight for $1. We shared all the goodies that we had with you. Truly, what we showed on the page of those 3 offers, one of them right now is on the Warrior Form selling for $17 by itself. Not counting the Facebook product that my friend Jerry Williamson did, not counting the YouTube, not counting the additional training that we gave you tonight, and what's coming forward. So there's no need to go anywhere else and pay $97 a month, $1,000 for some slick guru on a webinar. You can get everything you need from the training that we provide for $17 a month. And we want to make sure you get that training. We want to make sure that it help you. We want to see your success stories. Mark's got a ton of success stories. I could go in right now and pull them up right from the Skype rooms. So, in fact, I'm sure there's a few people on here now that would tell you that. They still want the URL. Well, we would get the URL when we can get it. So that's all we can do right now.
Take the desktop back.
Yes.
I'll go in and create the URL.
All right.
Don't want to have it on screen.
All right. I show my screen. There we go. Yes, Craig, thank you so much. I thank you for sticking with us. We will definitely be worth your while. We do apologize for holding you up for a few minutes. We're sharing some of the golden nuggets, though. You will not find any offer anywhere on the Warrior Forum for this. In fact, I did find one that was, I mean, they actually do, I think it's 4 trainings. They're charging $47 straight up just for those webinars. They're not giving you the products. They're not giving the mastermind groups. They're not giving the Skype rooms. They're not in there. And I'm sure it's a fantastic training. But I'll give you another quick tip. I myself purchased a Warrior Forum product from Martin Crumlish, Don Wilson. It was $127. And it had like 3 or 4 webinars. It had some great information. $127. This is ongoing training. You could literally get, what is that? I don't even know what that adds up to. 6 months of what we offer, more than that, and be less than what they're charged just for one course. Plus the ongoing handle, the relationships that are built, the connections that come from that. I don't know how to put it any other way. It is truly a no-brainer. I know that's overused. Truly is. So, got any more questions here? Looking through here. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Michael. We'll definitely get that for you as soon as we can here. Thank you, everyone. Yes, thank you. We're creating that as fast as we can through here. Any other questions since we, we had a little bit of a mess up there? Oh, one other thing. I've totally forgot. Since it didn't go through since we didn't have that button up there ready for people to come forward. For those that do come forward tonight, we've actually scheduled, I know this is crazy over delivery, but we want to make sure that we help you in your journey on Facebook. We help you make money. We help you get connected with the people that can help you get it done. We actually even took the time to create a question and answer session straight up, down and dirty, every question you have, only for the people that come on board tonight. I mean, this call has already gone an hour and 25 minutes, solid content. You know from been to webinars, many of them yourself, we really didn't pitch you. You should know that it's of awesome, awesome value in its own right. Come on board tonight. We'll let you come that frequently asked questions on. We'll stay there and answer every question you have. That's over delivery. All right, Wayne, I'll take care of you, and we'll make sure I'll turn on Skype. Hopefully that won't mess up our recording here if we're going to have one for our members. Let's see. Nothing of what we share tonight will be for free members. I mean, we brought you on this call tonight. Thank you for coming. You were able to come and see what we offer. None of this will be available for anybody that's not a member of the mastermind. There we go, it's down here. Nothing like a little bit of pressure there, is there?
All right, there it is.
Okay, well, I'm going to give the screen back to you, and we can move on forward here. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. Changing presenters. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you. All right.
I sent it to organizers and panelists only.
All right.
Because I can't send it to everybody. So you'll have to copy and paste. But it's fbmoneyper.me/members/buy-weekly-webinars.
Yeah, we'll make sure that it's a long URL, but we'll make sure that it comes out.
And just click on the subscribe button, and that will include a $1 10-day trial. And that gives you access to the WordPress site, the Skype room, and the Facebook group on Facebook. Is that what you said you wanted?
There you go.
Click that button.
I'm going to make sure that...
For $1, at least you'll get in know some of the Facebook people in the group, the members in the blog, and in the Skype room.
All right, let's make sure we can make sure that I typed it in right. Oh,
Yeah,
so
looks like it.
all right.
You know, but Facebook apps, you know, one of the main things about working with Facebook is SSL, Secure Socket Link. Most hosts, like HostGator, HostMonster, if you contact their support forum or their support room, they will tell you what to use for the shared SSL, so you don't have to pay for it. Otherwise, it can be anywhere from $29 to $199 a year. And even with that, sometimes it takes them forever to install it. Yeah, I requested SSL installed on one of my domains 2 weeks ago, and it still hasn't been installed. Because there's all kinds of hoops you gotta jump through. Even though I've had SSL on that domain for the last 3 years, seems like every year, because I bought it from a company that other than where my server's at. You know, they want to make money selling the certificates too, so, you know, if you buy it from another company, they kind of take their time responding. But they're more than happy to give you the shared SSL. So, let's see.
Well, since we got such a late start on here, let's give them a
Using
couple more minutes here.
FBmoney4.me. Members. There is no .com on this one. It's FBmoney4.me. Live Q&A webcast.
Yes.
And right now the site's kind of blank. Good old hello world. It's there. Because I'm in the process of building up the members area, but I do have some downloads in there. Register your account. You're welcome. Protected content. I've just been under the gun trying to get everything coordinated for tonight's webcast, along with trying to manage the WSO.
Yeah, we didn't plan on it being like this, but we were going to have a frequently asked questions at 9 o'clock. Why don't we just do it now? I mean, for those that are serious about this, we've had 4 people that have come on forward. Thank you. Let's see how many people are actually on this webinar still.
It says there's still 12 or 10 people.
Right. I'm talking about the people that purchased.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So there'll be some more. So, I mean, what do you think, Mark? It's up to you. Do you want to do any kind of a frequently asked questions
You
now?
want to open the mic up?
Yeah, let's just do it now. And since we kind of flubbed up a little bit, and we apologize for that, those things do happen. But we're here to help, and we're here to prove it right now. So we're going to open up the mic and answer your questions live. Even though some of you didn't pay for it, we're going to make sure that we over deliver, show you the true value of what we're doing. Again, it's only $17 a month, $1 trial, $1. Look at what we delivered. Look at all the information we're giving you. Look at the products that I gave you myself. Look at all the information that he's going to bring to the table. I feel very fortunate to have teamed up with Mark on this, and we truly are just getting started. And the price point will never be any lower. In fact, we're really, to be honest with you, we've already made the discussion that when we get to, we back and forth on this, we're talking about the first 40 or 50 people, we will definitely be $27 a month. And we're way undervalued at that. You have the opportunity tonight to get it for a $1 trial and it's $17 a month. You'll be locked in for the entire time for life. Everybody else will pay $27 a month, and from that point higher. Our price point that we want to stay at is the $47 a month. You'll get it for the $17. So there's the link down below. We're going to open up the mics and go ahead and do our frequently asked questions call just a little bit early, but that's okay. So who wants to come up first and start asking questions? All right. I'm going to go ahead and unmute Michael. He's still on the call. He's over in Australia. Michael Costello, how are you? I'm going to give him the opportunity. He was signing up. He was posting to me in Skype a minute ago, so I'm going to go ahead and mute him back. Perhaps he'll come back. Wayne had signed up. All right, maybe he's. Oh, I could actually tell him to come back over from Skype if I needed to. But we're going to give that Pam the opportunity. She's right here. Hello, Pam. How are you? Okay. Well, we'll do this a different way then.
Say anything.
Yeah, we're going to do this a different way then. Okay. Anybody here that has a question, now is the time to. All right, my mic on this guy. Okay, I understand, Wayne. Okay, I'm Michael. I'm sorry. All right, here's a question from Wayne that we didn't get earlier answered. Are you guys doing anything with mobile on Facebook?
Yeah, that's what I alluded to earlier.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Answer that question. Come to the next one of our, I don't know if that'll be our next training. Don't quote me on that. Mark's got some things.
No, that'll probably be 2 or 3 sessions down the road.
Gotcha.
We want to introduce you to the apps first before we overwhelm you with them.
Gotcha. All right.
It's one thing to add a simple app where it's just, like the right here. That's an app that is copying posts from my blog to my fan page.
Right.
That's a simple app to add. Generating a mobile app that works with Facebook is a completely different story, because there are additional settings that you have to go through, and Facebook does a lot of it for you in the background, but you still have to go through the steps one at a time to get them all done.
Okay, excellent. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go to, here's Craig over here. Let's go ahead and open it up for Craig. If looks like he's available, we're going to give him the opportunity for the next 60 seconds to answer back. Craig, you're still on this webinar, even though, well, want to make sure that the sound recording is good. All right, I'm going to shut down Skype because that's going to mess us up. I can see that already. Okay, that'll be a little better. Craig, now's the opportunity to ask any questions you have live.
Okay, I'm going to mute a few people. Okay. Well, Mark, if you get an opportunity, I'm sorry, Craig, if you get the opportunity to come back on board here, we'll answer any question you have live. Help fix that microphone there. There's a little bit too much feedback. We'll go to Jude. Jude, now's your opportunity to ask any question live of Mark Holgren here. If you've got any question that you want to ask live, now's your opportunity. All right.
We got a lot of shy people.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was wondering how serious they are about their success, how serious they are about coming to Facebook and making money, helping grow their business. Makes me wonder a little bit. Maybe they weren't that. Maybe this was just entertainment for them. That's okay too. We're here to help you make money. We're here to help you grow a business. So I'm going to go ahead and mute Jude. I don't know what that was. Okay. All right, we're going to go over here to Joe Moore. The dogs are excited anyway, huh?
Yeah, they just broke into my office.
Oh, my goodness. Taking over. All right, we got Joe Moore on board here now. Now is the opportunity to ask any question you have of Mark Hogan about Facebook, how to make money with it, how to get your business going, how to help others with it. And now's your chance. All right. Well, we tried. We tried giving everybody the opportunity to do that, and we can't do anything more than that. We've answered everyone's questions, and I can't think of anything else. We've posted the link. It's a $1 trial, $17 a month. Look at all the products we give you. I can't think of anything else to say, but Mark, do you have anything else to add to this, or?
By all means, when you get into the Facebook group, first thing I'd like you to do is post a link to your fan page. Now, not necessarily your personal page, but a page that you created for your business. And what we'll do is we'll use those pages to go through and review them for you, offer suggestions, positive critique. Mine is not perfect, so anything that you see on mine that you don't like, say something.
We had one from Craig over here. He says, I'm sorry I had to take a phone call. So he did want to ask some questions, but he just, for whatever reasons, he couldn't. He was on a phone call. So, Craig, let us know by typing in the chat if you were all in or not here. I believe he did go ahead and get enrolled in this, but if you got any other questions, Craig, even if you couldn't get on the phone call, it looks like you were commenting back in here. We're here to help. Now, Wayne Winmar is going, how many fan pages? I have several.
How many fan pages?
Pick the best
That's
one.
great.
Yeah, pick the one that you want to help with. We want to make sure.
Because one thing that we can do for each other is like each other's page. Because that alone helps. Because once you get past that magical 25, then you can create a vanity URL, facebook.com/whatever you want, if it's not taken. And then once you get past 30, then you start seeing the insights for that page. But first thing I'm going to look at when I go to a page, I'm going to click right here, About, and see what it says about it. Because I want to know what you do. Now, I love this quotation. Success doesn't come in cans, but it does come in cans. So your About page is your business card. Your timeline cover, your page cover and all that, the apps, that's eye candy and interaction. The way I look at it, a Facebook